Hello everyone and welcome to my stream. I'm Bogus Meat Factory. You may be wondering, Bogus, what's with the darkly lit room? Well, hello. Welcome to my virtual bedroom. Come have a seat on my Pokemon themed bed. Tonight we're playing Pokemon, as it is not blatantly apparent by my wonderfully decorated bedroom in Pokemon related themed things. We've got ourselves our Cheetos Paws, our wonderful capitalism cola, our great old phony TV, and our generic console that is a Game Boy / Game Boy Color. Nah. Playing Pokemon Red tonight. Little background. I've played a lot of Pokemon games in my life. I've beaten 3 Pokemon games. I've beaten Let's Go Pikachu. I've beaten Pokemon Soul Silver. I've beaten Pokemon Crystal. That's it. I have played a bajillion Pokemon games. Never beaten a single one. So I wanted to take it upon myself to beat some. I thought, I've got a week and a half and a lot of stream time. I should be able to beat Pokemon Red before Shenmue 2 comes out. Or Shenmue 3. Sorry. So that's my plan. We'll see how it goes. But let me show you around my virtual bedroom. I'm sure we'll do it again. Hey, how's it going, Simon? Hi, J-Raw. It's good to see you guys. Let's take a look at my wonderful bedroom. It's well decorated here. We got our Mario themed wallpaper. I couldn't find a good Pokemon one that fit with my theme. We got the Sun Gym and Alola region poster. Cinnabar Island Gym. Arcanine, the Volcano Badge. Fire Gym Leader Blaine. I've got my first generation type chart here just in case. We got some more Pokemon Sun related stuff there. The Elite Four. This is amazing. This is some great artwork. I love this stuff to death. Here's the theme with all the starter Pokemon. Nice little poster there. Some rock stuff. Cerulean City, the Floral Lagoon City. Outside it's fall. The leaves are falling. It's a beautiful evening. Let's see. Wild Exotic Cinnabar Island. Yep. Challenge Leader Blaine. It's got all his Pokemon. Grand prize, the Volcano Badge. And $4,653. Just a short surf from Fuchsia City. Charming Pallet Town. Shades of your journey await. The Kanto League. Pokemon League Challenge. Do you have what it takes? I still kept up my my Psyduck poster because I love it so much. Two small islands lightly floating in the ocean. The Seafoam Islands with a little legendary Pokemon hiding there. Nice little Pokemon poster. This is beautiful. Psh. Vermilion City Gym. Raichu, the Thunder Badge. Lieutenant Surge. We got this wonderful picture of Professor Oak. Classy. Yeah, Eevee with all the evolutions. Some other little, it's kind of cool Pokemon Sun related stuff. You got, oh man, there they are. Classy. And I've got glow in the dark Pokemon stickers on the ceiling. I made those myself. They are very bright. I need to change the colors. They're a little too bright. Yeah, so I added those on the ceiling as well. But we're gonna get started. How's everybody's evening? I hope you're all doing well. Of course, if any of you are Pokemon masters, let me know. I'd love to have input. We're kind of going to do like a bit of a... I don't know how to explain it. It's not really like role-playing, but we're going to do like a little in-character kind of stuff like after the fact, like a recap. I don't know, maybe I'll do it at the beginning of a stream, maybe? We'll see how it goes. Like a character writing a letter to his mom, telling him what he did. Alright, so we got our Game Boy Color, we got our Pokemon going. Let's turn this bad boy on. Alright. Let's see how everything's framed here. Oh yeah, we're good. Turn this down just a tad. There we go. Let's get a little closer. There's the Cheetos paws. There we go. Much better. Alright. Let's start this bad boy. Yeah, the games I've owned are Pokemon Red, and Pokemon Crystal, Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, Pokemon Sapphire, Pokemon Soul Silver. Let's see. I have Pokemon, I think, Black. I've never played it. It's what's sad. Alright, options first. Oops. I forget we are playing on a text speed fast. Cool. Hello there! Welcome to the world of Pokemon! My name is Oak. People call me the Pokemon Professor. The world is inhabited by creatures called Pokemon. Really, for some people, Pokemon are pets. Others use them for fights. Myself, I study Pokemon as a profession. What is my name? This is important. Maybe something like Bogus? Give me a name. Let's see. We should just name myself Bogus. right. Your name is Bogus. My name is Bogus. This is your grandson. He's been your rival since you were a baby. What's his name again? We have to give him a good name. He's a rival, right? His name's Pooh. Because, I mean, come on. His nephew's name is Pooh. Very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. A world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon awaits. Bogus playing the SNES. Okay, it's time to go. It's true, Bobby. I am ugly and poor. This is the truth. How did you know? It's okay though. How are you doing tonight? Hopefully you're doing alright. Right. All boys at home someday. It said so on the TV. Next door is looking for something next door. Okay. All boys are walking on railroad tracks. That's a reference. There's a Boma too. When they get strong, they can protect me. Shades of your journey await. Technology is incredible. You can now store and recall items and Pokemon as data. Let's see. Where could he be? I wonder. Kind of also want to make as my kind of goal to make a team that I don't typically do, because I always kind of go with like you know, like your standard stuff. You know, you got your starter Pokemon, but then like doing like a Golem and like an Alakazam, and you know, like this seems to always be my go-to team with stuff. I want to change that up and play something a little more unconventional. Yeah, come with me. Fed up with waiting. Oh, Pooh. Cool. I always pick Charmander, no one Squirtle, I feel. After birth, its back swells and hardens into a shell. Powerfully sprays foam from its mouth. That sounds incredibly painful. Your back swells? Sounds very painful, to be honest. Let's give him a nickname. Let's see. I'm going to name him Yeah, that's an easy one. Duh. Name's Leonardo. Come on. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Hello. He's blue. He's the leader of the team. Where's your big Bulbasaur? That's cool, dude. Your Pokemon looks stronger. That's great. Wild Pokemon appears, your Pokemon can fight against it. Basic stuff. Alright, our first fight against Pooh. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Oh boy. Missed. Oh boy. Not gonna make it. Yes! Oh dude, that was so close. Good job, Leonardo. I picked the wrong Pokemon. It's like, dude, all I can do is tackle. And you imagine, like, them being in the situation, you're in this, like, laboratory, and, like, this fight breaks out, or they're literally just kind of doing a slap fight. They're like, trying to fight each other off. Not very exciting. We're gonna fight to toughen it up. Smell you later. Dude, I will smell you later. Your name is Pooh. I mean, come on. Your young Pokemon by making it fight. Push start to open a menu. Okay. Pages are blank. There's an email message here. Calling all Pokemon trainers. The elite trainers of Pokemon League are ready to take on all comers. Bring your best Pokemon and see how you rate as a trainer. Pokemon League HQ, Indigo Plateau. Professor Oak, please visit us. Ooh, snap. Oh, it's the same. And it's perfectly fine. You can call me ugly and poor. It is what it is. I am ugly and poor. But we should take a quick rest. Yes, I should. How are you doing, J-Ra? Hope you're doing well. You're looking great. Thank you so much, Mom. That's so sweet. Oh, Mom. A fatwa! I'm Bobby Tarnu. A super duper. So, I've played Red as a kid, but I never beat it. I played Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu with my daughter, and I beat that. But I never played the OG. And I want to at some point do, like, all of them. Because I've only played, I've played a bunch, and only beaten Crystal, Soul Silver, and Let's Go Pikachu. No. I think I'm just gonna go for a beat first. Maybe get the legendary. I don't know if I'm gonna do a full Pokedex. We'll see. We can always revisit and do that again, for sure. That's not against the realm of possibility. But we will see. I just want to kind of go through the stories and also just dismantle it, you know? Look at the weird context of the situation. Look at these weird... Interpret these two-dimensional things into, you know, a real life experience. Like, is, you know, two Pokemon in a lab fighting and just tackling each other and rolling around and just being all stupid. Like, that's kind of silly when you really think about it. And also, just this idea that, like, I have a... Like, the Pokedex entry for Squirtle is that his back swells and hardens into a shell, and then foam erupts out of its mouth. Like, that's slightly disturbing. I don't know about you. What Pokemon have you played, Jira? I mean, what... Yeah. What's your lifetime experience with this series? And have you seen the virtual bedroom? Have you seen this place yet? Let me know. I'll show you around too if you haven't seen it yet. I've cleared Blue files, so if you want to trade, we can do that. Most recently I played Blue and Crystal. Nice. You've played all the other ones. Have you beaten them? See those ones? Scary. Can jump them. Trainer tips. The battle moves of Pokemon are limited by their power points. Also, how's the audio? Can you hear me clear? Like, I'm not being drowned out by the music, am I? And 3 at all. Just skipped it. Didn't beat Sun and Moon. Other than that, I think I beat one game in every gen. Nice! I am not. Not even remotely. Pokemon Center in every town ahead. They don't charge any money either. Yay! Okay. Have you seen my little shtick for emulation here? I don't know if you've seen the virtual bedroom yet. Oops, no. Receptionist told me. So kind, alright. Yeah. So I've changed things up a little bit. Now we got all Pokemon themed things. So we got like little posters advertising places in the Pokemon universe. I've got my type chart for Generation 1. And let's look at this. I've got some glow-in-the-dark stickers on the ceiling. It's cool, man. I get it. Thank you. Yeah. I'm being a complete nerd. That's totally fine. But I think it's just kind of a change of pace instead of having it just be a blank window. Having this stuff kind of all framed up. Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? It is very cool. Get the Pokemon sheets. Going the full theme for this. And just setting things up for stuff like that. So when you play games, have different themed stuff. But also, and this is crazy. It's got the RGB grill marks for the and it simulates it realistically too, which is so cool. It's crazy. This is the nerd, like the like a nerd dream, right? You know, the two kinds of caterpillar Pokemon. Sure, Caterpillar's no poison, but Weedle does. You know, Professor Oak, great. This order came in. Will you take it to him? Sure. Oh, hold on. I gotta recenter myself here. There. Alright. Let's go deliver the parcel. So what do you do for Pokemon? Like, what do you like to do? Do you tend to go for, like, the complete runs? Like, to do the complete Pokedex? Are you a big living Pokedex kind of person? Are you more for collecting, more for story, all that stuff? I went the other way with my nerdiness. I built a thing to suck the save out of my crystal card, then parse the Pokedex, Generate a table. You know what? I may check that out. That sounds crazy. Parse the voice and generate a table so you can see it. That's so cool. I'll have to look at that. That sounds crazy. In a good way. Crazy in a good way. But what do you think about Pokemon? I mean, obviously you've played them, you dig them, but people have very distinctive personality, like perceptions of what Pokemon should be. You know, there's some people who are very much like just in it for the numbers. So they want to get like the full dex. Then there's the people who like the challenge, who do like the Nuzlocke stuff. Oh my goodness. I'm all about, I don't know, man, I dig like the world, I dig the virtual pet kind of side of things. Like, I see it more of just exploring the world more than anything. The games aren't necessarily hard, so I'm not in it for the challenges. I went full passion on it. Raised good doubles team, tore people up in Pokemon Battle Revolution. The Wii game, yes! I loved the Wii hookup for that stuff. I thought that was great. I also, a good friend of mine gave me Pokemon Ranch on the Wii before the eShop went down. And so I definitely put stuff in the Pokemon Ranch. Because I love that stuff. I eat that stuff up. I eat the weird things, the side stuff, the weird spin-off games, and all that. That just for some reason is entertaining to me. Even though they're terrible usually, the spin-off games, but I dig them. I'm always a fan of Pokemon, and this is one of the things, like, why haven't I beaten the ones I own? Why haven't I, you know, gone into this stuff a little deeper and actually attempted to beat them? And so that was part of what I wanted to do. Professor Oak didn't get to fulfill his dream. It's pretty sad. Oh man, Pooh is such an ass. I love that I named him Pooh, and his, you know, catchphrase is "smell you later." Dude, you stink. Asked you to run an errand? Here, this will help you. I got a town map. Use the town map to find out where you are. Thank you. But I dig, like, when they added stuff like feeding the Pokemon and, like, you know, petting them and, like, playing with them and stuff. I dug that stuff. I don't know. I'm a sucker for virtual pets. Like, I got my Tamagotchi and all that jazz, you know. Was playing Seaman earlier. Oops, I don't need to. Do I need to? Oh, that's what Pokedex. Pokemon. Yeah, he needs to. Now, I always dig the E-Life stuff. Yeah, E-Life. That's a good way to describe it. And I get into it with Pokemon. I would love, man, except when I played Crystal recently and bought a Pokemon Pikachu too. Yeah. Crystal, dude, was really good. I just recently beat it on the 3DS. It was so good. I loved it to death. I feel like that was the last good one because I feel like they always tried to ramp up the plot, so there's always more and more difficult, and that's just not fun. Like, that's not, I don't know, there's just something about that, right? Where, like, they're always not ramp up the difficulty, ramp up the intensity. You know, you're the savior of the world, and you've gotta, you know, stop the evil cult, and they have plans to destroy everything, blah blah blah, using the power of Pokemon. I don't know. It just isn't my bag. The savior of the universe. Yep, XY, and it had way too much plot. Way too much. And, like, I just enjoy smaller, intimate stories, right? Like, this one, you're the kid who's just trying to be a Pokemon champion, you know? There's no, like, intricate plot. And Team Rocket, they're up to no good, but not, like, destroy the world. They're just greedy. I'm trying to memorize all my notes. First page. Use the good Pokemon. Six to be carried. Pokemon trainers. No. Done with that. Okay, should read the blackboard carefully. Okay, I don't need notes. Do 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 do. This music's so good. My daddy loves Pokemon too. Aw, Speary the Spearow. Coming up with nicknames is fun, but hard. Simple names are the easiest to remember. Spearow named Speary. Getting the upcoming Pokemon game on launch day. I'm trying to keep myself from any info about it, but I don't mind spoilers. I think it's going to be really good. I think it is. People got mad at, like, you know, like there's no national dex. I don't care. Is it really that important that you can import all of your Pokemon into it? Start over. Just enjoy it. You're not going to lose those previous Pokemon. They have a thing they're releasing that'll allow you to import everything into a universal system on your phone where you can trade to anybody using the phone and then import that to other games. I don't know. People are crazy, but it's going to be good. I think it's really going to be really good, actually. Go shop in Pewter City. I have to take... I know. No Dunsparce? Hey, man. Don't make fun of Dunsparce. He is pretty cool. To take the winding... Wait, what did she say? When I go shop in Pewter City, I have to take the winding trail in Viridian Forest. Ah, I've had my coffee now, and I feel great. Sure, you can go through. You want to hurry? Yes. Time is money. Go along, then. This Pokemon gym is always closed. I wonder who the leader is. Yeah, and, like, I'm digging the setting. I'm digging the, just the, it looks like Sword and Shield's gonna be in an interesting setting, and like the camera and stuff like that are gonna make it look really kind of grand and a lot more interesting. So, like, I hope that people stop hating on it. Play the game first, and then tell me if you hate it, okay? Like, or just stop and give it a chance. Look at it for what it is. And people put stuff on pedestals, you know, and they take a lot of ownership on this sort of stuff, and it's just not. It doesn't do them any good. Alright. What do we name our pigeon? This is our Pidgey. This is a great question. I have to name everything, because that's just, hold on. We got a pigeon name, hold on. Okay. He's a tiny bird. He's only 1 foot. Weighs 4 pounds. A common sight in forests and woods. It flaps its wings at ground level to kick up blinding sand. Yes. Whoop. I hit the B button instead. So we have just plain old Pidgey. When I was playing Crystal, I actually played it on 64 by Pokemon Stadium 2. story, but I ended up hacking the shit out of the game. I found a ton of unused stuff. Did it have like the stuff that was cut, or you know what? I'm gonna talk to you. I'm not in a hurry. You catch a Pokemon. Pokedex is automatically updated. Show me how. Why the Pokemons? Well, Nick, we have Pokemon coming up, you know, and we gotta get ourselves ready. How are you this evening, by the way? I hope you're doing well, good sir. Pokemon's coming up, and I'm super stoked. Why does my thing stink so bad? Let's see, 1 second. That's good to know. I'm glad to hear. I had a lot of dev tools that were left in and totally work. That's so cool. I really loved the stuff that they showed for... You've been tempted to learn Python? Why are you trying to learn Python, Nick? This just goes around. You can learn Python! I believe in you! Branching out. Also, digital humanities are big. That's awesome. I fully support your Python endeavors. Alright, let's catch ourselves a Rattata. It's so weird to do this in monochrome, right? It's so weird to do this in monochrome. I'm used to color. Alright, I remember I have to use the A button. Bites anything when it attacks. Small and very quick. It's a common sight in many places. It's 1 foot and 8 pounds. Only because I'm using RetroArch for the emulator, and I don't know, it didn't seem to give me that option. Okay, we're gonna name him George. After Mice and Men. I'm gonna love him and pet him and call him George. So, Nick, what have you been up to outside of Python? Are you excited? Are you gonna be doing Pokemon when it comes out? Oh man. Yes. Still going to get Sword. I may not be getting it at launch since I am poor, but I will be getting it. And you will be my trading partner 110%. But I did want to go through all the Pokemon games just because I really dig like I want to see the progression, like what kind of new features did they do each time, kind of use all those features and see how it progressed as a series. Find out what went wrong, if something did go wrong, like how did we get here, and also to like just have fun, talk about Pokemon and how awesome Pokemon is, because seriously, Pokemon's awesome. Oh right, we got a Nidoran. Gotta figure out what to name this thing. Whoa, hello! Oh my gosh, Jay, what? Did you seriously? Holy crap! Are you serious? Are you serious right now? Dude, you're gonna make me cry. You're going to make me cry. You know this? You're gonna make a grown-ass man, a grown-ass bald man, and a stubbly beard. You're gonna make him cry. I'm deathly serious. Hold on. Well, you just earned yourself. You're now a VIP of the channel. I don't know what that does, but you added yourself as a VIP. Holy crap. Thank you. I don't have the ability to stream it, but you sure as hell are going to have a million pictures taken and posted on Twitter with really inappropriate and witty remarks attached to them. Hey, Ivysaur, how are you doing today? It's a pleasure to have you. Welcome. I am a novice in the world of Pokemon, so bear with me in my, you know, my lack of knowledge. You dig the Leonardo, don't you? That is it's a good name. I think so. If somebody picked a Squirtle and did not name it Leonardo, what are they doing? What are they doing wrong in their life? I mean this honestly. Dude, Nidoran Poison Pin stiffens its ears to sense danger. The larger its horns, the more powerful its secreted venom. I gotta give him a name. This is gonna be a tough one. I think I got it. Okay, I got it. His name is Vorpal. For the Vorpal Bunny in Monty Python. The Vorpal Bunny in Monty Python. That is 100% that. That is 100% that. I am so stoked. My god, I don't even know. Dude, J-Ra, you are a king amongst men. For 1 second, we gotta take a small break here. Hold on, I'm gonna take a small break and show you all my Pokemon room. Welcome to my virtual bedroom. It is something, it's not too fancy. But I'm doing something called EMU VR, which is technically for virtual reality, but I don't have virtual reality. But I enjoy playing games inside of games, and this was something that really piqued my interest. Uses RetroArch for its emulator, so you can pretty much emulate anything. Those candles are in a precarious place. Yes, they are. It's dangerous. Those are remnants from when I was playing horror games. And so I've decorated it with a lot of Pokemon-related things. I've got my Pikachu pillowcase and Pokemon bed. It's pretty cool. And we got my fancy things. Got my Gen 1 type chart to go with playing Pokemon, so when I need to know, I can just glance there and find it. And little like advertisement like posters for places like Cinnabar Island, Pallet Town. You know, do you have what it takes? That's my favorite Pokemon of all time is Psyduck, so he has to have a place there, a very special place. And like little postcard stuff and pictures of like imposing pictures of Professor Oak. Yeah, so this is like my little virtual room, but it has a whole bunch of stuff. I got Evo Search for Eden on the Super Nintendo there. It does DOSBox too, which is cool. Or if I said, you know that when to the end of the stream, right, that we're just going to have a fire break out. The professor's always watching. And Ivysaur, just look at this. Virtual grill marks on the RGB there. That's fascinating to me. Sorry. I digress though. We're playing Pokemon. So I gotta... Okay, let's heal up real quick. I want to get myself a nice team. I'm not using that Pidgey that's named Pidgey. That's not cool. You never, ever use an unnamed Pokemon in your team. You have to name them all. But I like Vorpal. I think Vorpal's a good one. I want to use also... Because when I played these games, I only beat Crystal... Soul Silver, and Let's Go Pikachu. Okay, so I haven't beaten very much Pokemon, but I want to... I always had a team, right? And I always, like, it was always the same ones no matter what. And I want to change that. So we'll get Vorpal going here. Hold on. Oh snap! It's Pooh! Going to Pokemon League? Forget, you probably don't have any badges. I don't have any badges. I'm sorry, man. The guard won't let you through. By the way, did your Pokemon get any stronger? Let's find out, my friend. The answer is no. They haven't. Pooh's a level 9 Pidgey. I'm so dead. Use Leer! I'm so dead. I don't stand a chance. I don't stand a chance. Lowering my accuracy. Oh boy. I'm eating some humble pie. Pooh's kicking my butt. That's it. Oh, dude. Sand in the face. I'm doomed. I'm telling you, I am the biggest chump right now. Yeah, we say this, but my accuracy's so low. Oh. No, Leonardo! I have to start somewhere, right? This is a lesson. This is a personal lesson. This is the journey that I'm going on. The one with which I will have to be humbled. I was ready to go. You know, I was gonna just rock this. And little did I know that Pooh was putting in the work. I was just sitting here, just, you know, frolicking, doing nothing. GG indeed. That's it. Goodbye, Pidgey. Oh, he's still alive. Is Pidgey gonna kill this thing? Come on, Pidgey, land a hit. No, Pidgey, come on. Come on. Come on, Pidgey. Come on, Pidgey. Come on, Pidgey! No! Damn it! Damn it! No! This is the end! My only friend, the end! I blacked out. I was... So... Somebody explained to me... I know, right? That would be the end of it. Nuzlocke, it's over. So, somebody explained to me why you black out. Like, are you like, oh my god, my dream... Like, your dreams are destroyed, right? You realize at this point you're never going to make it as a Pokemon champion. You're never gonna make it as a real trainer. And your dreams are useless and a failure. And you black out from just pure disappointment and like shame. Is that what happens? You faint at the sight of your Pokemon's blood. Come on, Vorpal, we need to train up. Oh, Vorpal. The joy of fainting with bogus meats. Come with me, we shall all faint together. Ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Jesus! Oh my god. What just happened? I just blacked out. You are surrounded by the broken bodies of your former comrades. It's true. Leonardo learned Bubble! Yes! You'll all cower before the might of the great Bubble. Yeah, when you black out, it's just like... Maybe? Yeah, like, the ghosts of your Pokemon, their spirits, had left. And, like, possessed you and carried you back? I don't know. Don't get him, Leonardo. I'm gonna be that guy that trains just the same. Just have your starter Pokemon be like level 50 and just, you know, take everything down. Is that the worst? Do you hate that kind of person? I hate that kind of person. That's not my kind of thing. Hello everybody joining. I'm a novice Pokemon player, and I'm playing through the Pokemon games in preparation for the upcoming Pokemon Sword and Shield. I'm super stoked to play that. And I want to see the evolution of Pokemon, something that I love dearly, but I've never really beaten any. I've only beaten 3 games. 2 of them are Gen 2. So, you know. And one was Let's Go Pikachu. Does that really count? I don't think it does. So we just lost to our buddy Pooh, our rival. We'll see how that goes. Fingers crossed. I'm gonna try to level up a little bit better and improve ourselves. But other than that, you know, like, I always found Pokemon to be an interesting place, far more interesting of a place than the developers who made Pokemon. You know, they don't know what to do with Pokemon, and I've always been a firm believer in just making the world believable, interesting, but also, like, the Cheetos are stale. They've been there since 1991, and I haven't opened them. I'm pretty sure they're not good anymore, but I'm not entirely sure. I mean, we could open them up, but I risk inhaling some toxic Cheeto dust, which may or may not cause cancer. But we'll see. I mean, I don't know. You tell me. Archaeobotanist, what is your go-to team? Like, when you beat Blue, when you completed Blue, like, what was your team composition? Who did you have? I'm always curious. Also, ooh, we got a Spearow. That's gonna be my guy. It's level 5 and everything. Little missions from people in town, like fetch quests. Go take, yeah. Like, they did a little bit of that in the second gen, right? Where they had the guy deliver a Pokemon to somebody, and like the egg stuff. Like, you played Yellow. Okay. You played Yellow. Oh man. What did you think of Yellow? I'm curious. Starting with Pikachu is a pain in the butt. It's a pain in the butt starting with Pikachu. I wouldn't wish that on anybody. You were a small child. This is true. Because I was like in 6th grade when... I was in 6th grade when I got Pokemon Red. My friend got Pokemon Blue. We had Game Boy Pockets, both of us. And eats bugs in grassy areas. It has to flap its short wings at high speeds to stay airborne. Yes, I do. He is going to be called... I already know right away what to call my Spearow. His name is Sam. It's Sam the Eagle from the Muppets. There's no question. That's just how that is. Did you ever... Nick, what... Did you ever beat any of the Pokemon? Did you beat... I know you were playing Let's Go Pikachu. Did you beat that? Bum, ba-dum, bum. Rosie! I see you creeping, Rosie. I see you creeping. Don't be shy, Rosie. Don't be shy. Say hello. How are you, my dear? See, I get the wonderful pleasure of having only a handful of people in my chat, so I get to rampantly stalk the chat and determine who is actually visiting or not. So hi. Nick says, not yet. Grad school got in the way, as it likes to do. This is true. I'm only doing a little bit of grinding because I want to fight Pooh again, and I want to kick his butt. I'm mad at him for his transgressions. I'm gonna beef up this. I'm gonna beef up this Nidoran. Is it Nidoran? Is it Nidoran? I don't even know. I'm an embarrassment for Pokemon. Oh man, he didn't make it. Let's try. No! Damn it, I'm sorry. Luckily they don't have relationships yet, so go in there, George. It's just his little tiny head and tail. It's too cute. Oh, a Nidoran? Oh, Nidoran. Nidoran. I like Nidoran. I like Nidoran. Nidoran. Nidoran? Is it really Nidoran? Nidoran? I can't say Nidoran. I can say Duran Duran. Get that Midwest in there. Yeah, it's a Nidoran, eh? Gotta get that Midwest in there. Do 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 do. By the way, after my last stream where I did Shenmue 2 to the very end, J-Ra, my average viewers for the month is 2.98. Ah! I was like, I'm so close to getting affiliate. I was so close to getting affiliate at 2.98. It's just brutal. I needed to get to 3. It was 2.98. It's like, come on, man. What are you at? I mean, are you streaming regularly? Do you do a lot of streams, J-Ra? I don't even know. Well, I mean, currently our average right now, we supposedly have 3 people viewing. But I don't know if that's entirely true. My numbers are weird right now. I'll give you a tip. Play Doom or Mario or something. I stick with what I want to do, you know? And I think that I'm a firm believer that if you play what you want to play, you'll get the people that you want in your chat, right? You didn't go for it? I've got like my emotes and stuff all down. My emoticons, if you will. All ready to go. But I don't know. Yay! Yeah, exactly. And like, I do feel like a lot of people are doing it for like, they want to do it for the money, you know, and like, and for the quote unquote fame. And I'm like, I want to do it because I like building communities. I like connecting with people. And like when I played like MMORPGs and stuff like that, like I always wanted to have a guild and run communities that were positive and fun for people. And now that I have the ability to actually stream at home, it is advantageous to play regularly, yes. But like now that I can play at home, I have and play and speak at a normal volume and not have to be muted because I have to be quiet because everybody's sleeping and I lived in such a small space. It's so exciting to do this again and like to talk to people and actually have a lot to say. I don't remember the female Nidoran looking so ugly. That is an ugly Pokemon. That is ugly. That is ugly. I gotta catch her though. I gotta. I mean, you want a Nidoqueen, right? Oh, come on. You're a level 3. What is this? Ugly. That was an ugly sprite. I don't realize how janky a lot of the Pokemon look. Although small, its venomous barbs render this Pokemon dangerous. The female has smaller horns. Okay, we gotta give her a nickname. Okay. She has barbs and a tiny horn. One was named Vorpal. Barb. Okay, we'll name her Barb. We'll name her Barb. The recent Pokemon games, but the art is a lot better. I enjoy... So, like... There you go. I enjoy Gen 2's look a lot. Like, the art style for all those guys. I enjoy that one. And I think some of the new stuff gets crazy. Some of it is spot on, like, awesome, and some of the best. Also, but some of it is also just like... What? Like a floating piece of paper. What are you? Nick, do you want me to level with you here honestly? I've never seen a single episode of Stranger Things. Not a single one. Not a single. Not a single one. It's already been said, Nick. I'm sorry. But do you want to know the truth? The honesty. I'm gonna get honest here. Okay, let's heal. It's true. I don't know if I like Stranger Things. I don't know if I like it. Do you lack the regurgitated nostalgia? I do lack the regurgitated nostalgia. There's a fine line, right, between nostalgia and pandering. I haven't seen it. I don't know. I'm not one to judge. I don't think that people are wrong for liking Stranger Things. But if it was kids going on adventure for treasures Goonie style, I would be far more inclined to watch it. I love the Goonies. That's like my jam right there. Grad school makes you vulnerable to the bingeable media. It's true if you have to sit there and write, you know, a 40, 50-page paper. J-Rod, this man is the archaeobotanist. Okay, that's what he is. That's not even just a cool name. It's what he does. He looks at seeds. That's what he does for a living. Looks at old seeds. For the most part. He has done things that need punishing. I know firsthand. He has done many, many a horrible thing. And he does need to be punished. Sam's leveling up. Sam is a beefcake. Sam the Eagle. He is a beefcake. Beefcake. I always pick Pidgey as my flying Pokemon. Why not go with something different? I've never really played with a Spearow. Who is people's fly one? That is a... Dude, he's throwing shade though. He's got that, you know, chip on his shoulder. He thinks he's on top of the world. That, like, he's the king. He's the cock of the walk. boom, 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 boom. What were your flying Pokemon? Like everybody kind of just did Pidgey from what I knew. All the people I knew just did Pidgey. I don't like Pidgey. Let's get Vorpal in there. I want to level up Vorpal. So, J-Ra, have you seen any of the Pokemon for Sword and Shield yet? I'm curious to know. I wanted, like, you went Spearow, then Charizard. Yeah, Charizard was always my go-to. I always did Fire Pokemon. Always. Until I played Crystal just recently. Because I really didn't like the starter Fire Pokemon in 2nd Gen. Nick, we don't do that here. We don't do that here. Come on. I want to focus on one. We don't do no EXP share here. Cool. I won't spoil anything for you. There is some cool stuff coming. I am so excited. Don't ruin anything, Nick. Don't spoil anything. I'm excited for some of the Pokemon that they've shown. I think there's going to be some really cool stuff. Is a legendary crystal Suicide? So there's Ho-Oh and there's Lugia. Those are the 2 legendary that you get, and then there's the 3 other legendary beasts you have to hunt down, which is Suicide, Arcanine, and I don't know the 3rd one. We're doing some grind right now. This is some hardcore grinding. I just want to get refight Pooh, and I want to be able to do so competently. On in, Leonardo. You're being tapped in, my friend. Oh my gosh, I was so wrong. Arcanine is not even though it's so wrong. Suicide and Die and Raikou. I was so off. I tell you, I know nothing. I got Ho-Oh and Lugia, right? I think. Right? Or is it Lugia and Palkia? I don't know. No, it's Palkia and Dialga. Is the other one. Palkia and Dialga. Lugia and Ho-Oh. I never caught Suicide Entire Raikou at all. I always just did the one for the why did I send out Barb? Barb. Let's see what you got, Barb. Ooh. Alright, Barb. Alright, Barb. I'm digging you. Let's see what you got. Is Barb gonna get a taste of blood here? Barb got a taste of blood. Barb. I don't know, man. I'm torn. I'm torn. Do I make a team that is composed of two Nidorans? Nidorans? Do I have a team composed of a Nidoking and a Nidoqueen? Do I do that? What's their type in 1st generation? Are they just normal type? Because they didn't have poison type back then, did they? Did they have poison type? Let me see. Okay. Let's see. They did. Now they do have poison type in 1st gen. No, don't. Why not, Nick? Hold on. Okay. I almost had a heart attack. Almost had a heart attack. Okay. Poison Gen 1, but it works different from other gens. How so? I need to save my game. I almost lost my save. I almost lost my save. That scared me. I was thoroughly terrified. Okay. Always save. Always save. I did! I saved! I did! I don't know how far behind you guys are. And now! And now! Save! You have to save every 15 steps. It's a mandatory, right? You gotta count the steps. Save, save, save. Oh, can't save it mid-battle. Come on! Come on, Vorpal. I have a question. Holding down B, do you think that really works? In catching Pokemon? Vorpal? Come on. Come on. Come on. No! Damn it, Vorpal. Vorpal, you failed me again. You son of a... Okay. Okay, let's just put salmon. Salmon. I am a giant nerd right now. I'm such a dork. I'm such a dork. I'll level up Sam. Down B does nothing. Are you sure, J-Ra? I've heard otherwise. I've heard tales. Stories of percentages. And down plus B does everything. Are the rumors true? Down B will be our savior? It'll help us catch all of the Pokemons? The Pokemans? I cannot believe how many people still think it's Pokemon. Pokemon? Really? That's what you got going on? It's Pokemon? Come on, Sam. Yeah. It's Pokemans. Oh, I forgot. It's Pokemans. It's true. It's true. If you look under the trunk by the SSN, you can see who killed Jim Epstein. Yeah. I believe it. So which Pokemon did? I think Lickitung. You know? It was Team Rocket. I thought it was Lickitung, man. When you think about it, it makes sense. Okay. I'm going to attempt to do this one more time. I should save. Oh, damn it. And what did you always see yourself as the silent protagonist of the original Pokemon? What were you? Were you just a kid? Or were you like, you know, one of the Poké Centers were like American hospitals. I know they charge you $3,000 to heal your Pokemon. If only. If only. Yeah. I think we're gonna be going in. We're going in. After this fight. Well, there's an idea, right? There's an idea for a challenge, right? No Pokemon centers. You can't use a Pokemon Center to heal. You can only use potions at that point. That'd be a challenge. That'd be something. Oh, hey, Pooh. Yes. Didn't you say this to me already, or was that in a fever dream? I don't remember. I blacked out. do 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 do. Sand attack. Yes. Sam, I knew I could count on you. No, Sam! Oh no, this is it for Sam. I'm sorry, Sam. I failed you. Okay, get Leonardo in there. Don't fail, Leonardo. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, I'm having flashbacks. Yes. Put Vorpal in. You're gonna wind him down. Yes. Use your growl on my Vorpal. Oh no, Leech Seed? Do you get Leech Seed at level 8 as a Bulbasaur? Is it? Huh. We're really gonna. It's gonna be a test of attrition here. Okay, yeah. Okay. Now we're not doing anything. We need to switch it up. Leonardo, in you go. It's fine. Growl all you like. Yes, come on, Leo. Stupid Leech Seed. You use Leech Seed again. That's not smart, dude. That's not very smart. Yeah, you're right. It's not very smart. Amasamina. What does that mean, Nick? Why are you speaking Spanish? You like seed. Well, of course. Is that what this would be your Pokemon? Because you like seed? Latin. Psh. They all come from the same place. I defeated Pooh! I just lucked out. Wait, lucked out? Does that mean that you did bad? Or is that your luck ran out? Pokemon League has many tough trainers. I have to figure out how to get past them. You should quit dawdling and get a move on. Thanks, Pooh. The Pokemon League. Only two skill trailers and love the rules. We're doing it down to Boulder Badge. The rules are rules. Like I like brass. Oh man. Do, 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 do. Okay, it's time to move on. We beat Pooh. And I need to set up my party appropriately because I don't want to have all these burner Pokemon in my team when next thing I catch is going to be, you know, a thing. Someone's PC. I always loved that, right? Like, you didn't know whose it was. Like, why are you putting your Pokemon into somebody random dude's PC? You don't know who they are. Sorry, Barb. Okay, we'll stick with that for now. I beat the primary enemy of humanity. Feces. Everybody poops, right? You're just gonna have to accept it. Once in a while. Oh, you want Barb? I thought you didn't want Barb. I can have Barb, and we can get rid of George. This dude likes Sunkern. That's the truth. That'd be your Pokemon. Sunkern. For sure. Or, what's the, Pineco, or Pineco, whatever it is. Bye, George. Hello, Barb. I don't know. I don't know Sunkern's and Sword and Shield. You tell me. I'm playing a game right now. I ain't got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Okay, who's in main? So, get only plant type Pokemon and get your ass kicked. Of course, no. That's how you become a gym leader, right? You have to have only one type. Very specific. And it's not plant type, it's grass type. Come on. Rattata may be small, but its bite is wicked. Did you get one? Yes, I did. Excuse me, princess. Emmy! 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 Everyone, this is... Let me introduce you. This person over here is up above. This is Emmy. Emmy, say hi to everybody. It's a pleasure to have you. Holy smokes! Emmy faces. She's a wonderful artist and also does streams. She is super great. Lots of love and positivity, but also wicked skills. She plays a lot of random stuff. A lot of, like, she was playing Mario Sunshine recently, and kicks ass in Kirby's Air Ride. Holy smokes! This is my dear friends, the Archaeobotanist, aka Nick. This is J-Raw, also known as J-Raw. We're all just watching me play Pokemon because I've only beaten a couple Pokemon games and I've never beaten the original. And I thought, why not? Shenmue 3's coming out soon, Emmy. I'm so excited. I'm going to be streaming that as soon as it comes out in a week and a half. So, been doing stuff. Just been playing games. How are you? You're about some Pokemon. Okay, well, what's your favorite Pokemon, Emmy? We gotta know. What's your favorite Pokemon? I'm getting Sword. Getting Sword! Emmy, Mr. J-Raw here is the nicest human being on the planet. He donated me enough money to buy Sword. Team Sword indeed. I do not know what Slurpuff looks like. Jolteon, though, is a cool one. Do you know what my favorite is? He is wonderful. Holy smokes. It blew my mind. I was about to cry. I'm not even joking. It is so hard to not cry on a daily basis because of the awesomeness of people. I am psychic is there. I do like fire. I typically am a fire type person. But my favorite Pokemon is Psyduck. My all-time favorite is Psyduck. My favorite. Give her some friends! They're all for Pokemon fights! What are you doing here by the tree? This guy is that kid who would hang out with friends and they'd all get into trouble, and he'd always kind of stand as lookout, but also kind of, he was always the lookout because he was afraid. And he's like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to be in trouble. Like, I remember I was that kid who all my friends would get into trouble and do very risky things. And I'd be the one who's like, please stop. I don't want to do this. I want to stay over here. I'm saving for Sword 2. Probably gonna wait till Christmas. Psyduck is a good boy. I don't like Golduck, but I love Psyduck. Does that make me weird? I don't like his evolution. I like straight up Psyduck. Pure, unadulterated Psyduck. If you want to avoid battles, stay away from grassy areas. I ran out of Pokeballs to catch Pokemon with. You should carry extra. Everybody, if they're speaking with an exclamation point, they're just very upset. Aw, look at the little Weedle. Gen 1, like the original Pokemon, are weird looking. They are weird looking. We're catching ourselves a Weedle. Ah! Which one does Weedle turn into? Is he a Beedrill? Weedle is lovely. Often found in forests eating leaves, it has a sharp venomous stinger on its head. Yes, we're gonna give him a nickname. He's gonna be named... You always name. Do you always name, Emmy? Do you always name your Pokemon? We're naming this one Honey. He's so sweet. Yes, thank you, Nick. Oh, Emmy, sorry, I have to show you around. Sorry, I gotta show you my home. Let me show you my home. This is my virtual bedroom. Welcome. This is EMU VR, which is a virtual bedroom that you get to customize. It runs the RetroArch emulator, so it runs a variety of emulators of all this stuff, and you get to customize everything. So I'm making all these posters, these custom posters for Pokemon themes. So Sun Gym, Cinnabar Island with Blaine. I got my chart type here. Isn't this insane? And there's my bed with a Pikachu, and got some M&M's candy and stuff there. And you got Pokemon and all this crazy stuff. But the pièce de résistance, and you can have multiple emulators running at the same time. It has full light gun support. And you get to customize it the way you want, which is really cool. And it, like, there's PlayStation. I got LSD. I played LSD the other day on stream. But even crazier, Emmy, this is crazy, and I'm just a giant nerd for this, so bear with me. Everyone else has already seen this a million times. I apologize. It actually realistically simulates the RGB grill marks on old TVs. And so it realistically emulates even how the TV like reacts and behaves. It's crazy. It's insane. So I've been playing that on this thing. That's how I do my emulation from now on. Even does DOSBox and stuff like that. But you get to move all this stuff around. Let's see, we got our Capitalism Cola. And you get to organize everything. And so like I have some games here like Castle Illusion, Landstalker, Night Trap, Wirehead, some weird Sega CD games, Rings of Power, just because I'm a nerd. I know, I can't help it. I'm just a giant dork for this stuff. Alright, sorry, back to the game. Okay. Alright. Get it together. My first fight. You have Pokemon! Come on! Let's battle them! What are you doing? And so, yeah, my plan is to... I can't wait till I move in March. I'll have my game room up. Dude, this is going to be awesome, Emmy. That's super great. I'm super psyched for you. You're moving in March. Are you moving with your like boyfriend or getting your own place? I know you have a roommate. Poison thing. I am with the boy, right? That's so awesome. Is he moving out to you or are you moving out to there? That's super exciting. Meeting in the middle. Nice. We're not changing. I want to level up Vorpal. He's my Vorpal bunny. He's a Nidoran male. I also have a female in my party named Barb, because she has poison barbs. J-Rod! Good evening, J-Rod! I know, he looks like a Vorpal bunny. He's got, you know... How are you, good sir? It is an absolute pleasure. We're playing some Pokemon. I've decked out the room. We'll show you around later. We get more people coming in. I'll show you around later. I've shown these people enough. They've seen it all a million times. But real quick, it's a cool Pokemon-themed room. Oh, and this. Glow-in-the-dark Pokemon stickers on the ceiling! I'm a giant nerd. I'm beyond nerd. I've gone, hey, you're working late, but it's... You know what? You work far too hard. How cool are these stickers? I mean, look! Look! They glow. How cool is that? I got a Ditto, and I cut all those out. and put them on the ceiling. It's even the light. Okay, sorry. Alright. Shh, you'll scare the bugs away. Yo! Yo! You can't jam out if you're a Pokemon trainer! You can't jam out if you're a Pokemon trainer. What does that mean? You can't jam out if you're a Pokemon trainer. What does that mean? Horn attack! Real talk. When I came in, I thought you had a camera point. Yes! Emmy, you are not the only person. You are not the only person who has thought that. And I always find great entertainment in being like, nope. Those Cheetos paws, no. Those aren't real. Right. Yeah, we need to change things up. I need to go put Sam in. Sam needs a level up too. Time to peck Sam. Peck his eyes out, Sam. He's Sam the Eagle. He's a Spearow. So Sam the Eagle from the Muppets. I love the Muppets to death. Like, the Muppets are like my all-time favorite thing in the world. So I could never not pick the Muppets. If I have the opportunity. If we find a frog Pokemon, his name's Kermit. It's just gonna happen. If there was a Caterpie, I'd name him Hungry, after the hungry caterpillar. I have these things in my head. Like, I think about naming Pokemon more than I should. For a guy who's only beaten Pokemon Crystal, Pokemon Soul Silver, and Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, I think about Pokemon a lot. Thank you, Emmy. That's who I... Dude, let me tell you. The good vibes are legit. Crystal is the best. I loved Crystal a lot. Darn! I'm gonna get some stronger ones! Maybe, my friend, maybe what you should do is jam out. Maybe that's the problem. Your whole vibe is wrong. maybe jam out. Oh, I found an antidote. This music is so good. Crazy talk. Maybe trainers aren't obsessed over strength. Maybe they just like to Hello. It is my favorite version of Pikachu, Chonky Pikachu. I love Chonky Pikachu. I'm gonna try to catch this Chonky Pikachu. I gotta check this Chonky Pikachu. So the other night was really busy, but what did you get the viewer count up to? J-Rod, my average viewer count. Are you ready? My average viewer count for the last 30 days. 2.98. Come on, man! Maybe if I tackle him, I won't kill him. Don't kill him, please. Don't kill him. Okay, good. Okay, we gotta whittle him down. 2.98, J-Rod! I think... Thank you, Emmy. I know I could count on you. So I've been streaming for 5 years. But to be fair, in those 5 years, I would only stream in streams like in a span of like a month at a time, like once a year, a month a year, you know, because I lived in an apartment at the time and had a walk-in closet where was my office, and my wife is a nurse, so she sleeps to go to work the next day, which is when I stream, is when she sleeps. So I had to be quiet. I had to talk like this. I was like, hey everybody, okay, we're gonna play some Pokemon. It's gonna be really nice. We're gonna just do some, you know, fluffy little clouds here and just have a good old time. And so I couldn't do it consistently. So I didn't want to commit if I wasn't gonna be consistent. And now I can be. When several of these Pokemon gather, their electricity could build and cause lightning storms. Yes. Pikachu, your name is Raiden. From Mortal Kombat, also the God of Thunder. But come on. Chonky Pikachu is a Raiden. J-Ra is OG. J-Ra has been here from the very beginning. So many years ago, he has been here from the very beginning. Yes, Emmy, you have a favor. I would love to help you with this favor. I don't care what Pokemon, but you name a Pokemon Emmy, you will absolutely get a Pokemon named Emmy. What one do you want? As I can make it anything. Do you want it to be... Because what your favorites were... Hold on, your favorites were... Hold on. Slurpuff and Jolteon. I'll get a Jolteon and name it Emmy. I'll get a Jolteon and name it Emmy. Now we're here at 5 viewers! What? Yeah, Jolteon's in this gen, isn't he? Yeah, you Lightning Stone? Can totally give you a Jolteon. Hey! Wait up! What's the hurry? Jamming out to the cool music. J-Ra, yeah, you were there for, you came in at Shenmue 1. Like, I was playing Shenmue 1 at the time, and that was so long ago, I think, right? Or did you come in before that? I'm curious to know. I think you came in at Shenmue, which was, like, really early. I technically did some before that. I did, my first game I streamed was Chrono Trigger. I think that was my first one, was Chrono Trigger. And thank you all, by the way, in saying that I deserve higher. I appreciate that. Yes. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Sometimes you can find stuff on the ground. I'm looking for the stuff I dropped. These guys talk like me. Like, I type with just constant exclamation points. And so, that's how I see myself speaking. Hey! What are you doing? Shenmue's what brought us together. I was streaming it too at the time. That's right! I remember I watched some of your videos of doing that, and that was really good. Emmy, I'm going to pick Score Bunny. For sure. Without question, Score Bunny. That is me. Like, if you could pick a Pokemon, that'd be me. Score Bunny. I always typically do fire Pokemon. I'm changing things up in this stream because I want to do different things and go out of my comfort zone. Like, when I played Crystal, I picked, the water one. You know, for Alligator, what he was originally, can't remember right now. Because he was so happy, and that was me. Like, I was like, that's my Pokemon. I didn't like the fire Pokemon when I picked it the first time I played, and as Soul Silver, I picked the fire type, and it wasn't for me. It didn't mesh with me. I didn't like him. Oh, Nick's doing Grookey. You don't have to do Grookey, Nick. Why are you picking Grookey? They can be cut down by a special Pokemon move. Many Pokemon live only in forests and caves. You need to look everywhere to get different kinds. Oh, plants. Yes. The Archaeobotanist is actually an Archaeobotanist. So, that's what he does for a living. He's my boy, Nick. He lives nearby. We've been friends for a long time. We went to community college together. When I was like 29. So I was old. I think Grookey's gonna be really cool at the end. Nick, this is Emmy. We're Michigan. We're in the Metro Detroit area. I am, at least. Okay. Oh, we're in town now. Yeah. Neighbors, indeed. Midwest neighbors unite! Emmy's in Chicago area, right? Your Chicago area. Yawn. When Jigglypuff sings, Pokemon get drowsy. Me too. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Nick, we've been friends now for 6 years? 6 years? 7 years? We lost him to sleep. Yes, J-Ra's in the area too. J-Ra is in the area. He's also a neighbor. We're all neighbors. Neighbors unite! Yeah. Pokemon are fighting fit. We hope to see you again. I always think that the person working the Pokemon Center isn't... I never got Nurse Joy as my Pokemon Center person. I got a more intense person. Because, like, she's wearing, like, a black dress and a black bow. And she's just more, like, intense and brooding. Like, welcome. Let's get your Pokemon ready for a fight. Went out to the Bay Area about a year ago. Greener pastures. Ah, greener pastures indeed. If only. What? 2 rockets at my moon? Huh? I'm on the phone! Scram! That's so cool. J-Ra, my friend Keyglyph, who visits the stream regularly, she moved out to California. Not in the San Francisco Bay Area, but she moved from Boston out to there. And I was like, man, that is a move. Pokemon become easier to catch when they're hurt or asleep. But it's not a sure thing! Pokemon learn new techniques as they grow! But some moves must be taught by the trainer! Everybody has exclamation points. They are all very excited. I don't know about you guys, but I'm just as excited. Psst! Do you know what I'm doing? No, I spray and repel to keep Pokemon out of my garden! I don't know why they all have exclamation points. Pewter City, a stone gray city. It is gray indeed. Look at this, all this gray. Notice! Thieves have been stealing Pokemon fossils at Mount Moon! Please call Pewter Police with that info! Did you check out the museum? No. Really? You absolutely have to go! Bye, J-Rob. Thanks for coming in. And thank you, dude. Seriously the best. If you've got a Switch, I don't know if we have our Switch friends. You need to, like, DM me your friend code. And we gotta be friends on there so we can trade and do stuff when you get it. Bye, J-Rob. It was a pleasure, man. I'll see you again soon, okay? Right here. You have to pay to get in, but it's worth it. See you around. Oh, hi, Windsock. Don't be shy. Say hello. Hi, Rosie. If you're still here, come say hi. You might be lurking, and that's okay, too. It's $50 for a child's ticket. Would you like to come in? Yes. Right! 50 Poké Dollars. Thank you. Aerodactyl. That is a cool Pokemon. Aerodactyl fossil. A primitive and rare Pokemon. That is one magnificent fossil. You, dude. You and I think alike, my friends. Kabutops. Not so cool. Yes! I want to hear it. Stories are great. Story time, everybody. Gather round. Gather around the fire. We have a space exhibit now. Moonstone? What's so special about it? July 20th, 1969! The first lunar landing! I bought a color TV to watch it! Meteorite that fell on Mount Moon. Moonstone? I want a Pikachu, it's so cute! I asked my daddy to catch me one. I've got a Pikachu, little girl. Yeah, Pikachu soon, I promise, okay? I write about and review old games, right? I love my retro games and arcade games from the 80s and 90s. I have a huge collection of games and such, yada yada yada. Hey, you and me both. We're on the same page. Rumored that Clefairies come from the moon. They appeared after Moonstone fell on Mount Moon. The rock-solid Pokemon trainer, Brock. I'm in there, okay. Everybody's healed up. Pokemon. Hiya! I can tell you have what it takes to become a Pokemon champ. I'm no trainer, but I can tell you how to win. Let me take you to the top. Alright, let's get happening. First Pokemon on a match is at the top. Yeah, okay, I know that stuff. Yeah, okay. Yes, the order. Gotcha. I was being introduced to the creator of Old Retro Gamer magazine that my boyfriend works for. And he asked me if if I just tolerate all the gaming stuff my guy does. When I told him no, that I do all the same stuff, he looked at me and went, "How old are you? 26? A 26-year-old woman. And you're into all this old man shit?" It's true. It is true. I'm 36. So, I'm an old man. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Where did it go? My body did the greatest magic trick in the world. It made my hair disappear. What happened? How did we get to be so old? Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Hey. My brother is older, and he's like, he just turned 40, and he's dating a 30-year, or he's married to a 31-year-old. So like, age difference isn't so bad. Stop right there, kid. You're still light years from Big Brock. Vernon T. Vernon T. Vernon T. You haven't seen. This is no overlay, my friend. This is a real place. Look at this. Vernon T. This is my virtual bedroom. It's got like, my PlayStation. I was playing LSD the other day in my virtual room, and I got all these posters for Pokemon themes because I'm playing Pokemon. And it's got light up Pokemon stickers I put up there. Vernon, you want to see something cool? Watch this. Whoa! Oh. It is simulating the RGB grill marks on the TV. That's what it does. You can have multiple emulators running. You can full light gun support, DOSBox. Just simulate how close you get to the TV. It's true. You can have yourself some Cheetos Paws. It's a big grab. Expires on November 11th, 1991. But keep shoving head into the TV. Okay, sorry. I'm glad you dig the overlay though. It's very misleading. How are you doing, Vernon, by the way? Been playing anything good? What have you been up to? Leonardo! This is where Leonardo gets swole. How are you liking the Outer Worlds? Not the Outer Wilds. How are you liking the Outer Worlds? I actually am not very familiar with Slay the Spire. I know a lot of people play it, but I'm actually not very aware of it. I haven't seen much about it. Yes, Sand Attack. Oh man, Sandshrew was looking pretty chunky too. That was a sad Sandshrew. Outer Worlds is tremendous writing and voice acting. Use your freedom to make meaningful choices that shape the world. That's the stuff I live for. People always... Nice. Sandshrews good. I like Sandshrews. Like Sandslash is a good Pokemon. You're pretty hot, but not as hot as Brock. So with the Outer Worlds, I mean, is it as truly meaningful, or is it kind of the typical like morality choices? You know, the good, you have the good and evil side of things. How in depth is it? That's always my big question. Is it like the typical easy? This is clearly the good choice. This is clearly the bad choice. Which one do you want to do? Thank you! Your Pokemon are fighting fit! Yes! Everybody talks about the first companion that you get in the game. I can't remember what her name is. Everybody's been talking her up. In a century, they must be named after Wilford Brimley. Why after Wilford Brimley? May I ask, Nick? It doesn't have a very clear moral compass. It gives you room to decide what you think is right, and even represents different philosophies among NPCs in the game. Now you're getting me. You are piquing my interest dramatically. A lot of biting satire. Hey, I'm cool with biting satire. I love when things are not always very clear, and you have to kind of... I'm Brock! Computer City James Leader! I believe in rock, our defenses, and determination. That's why my Pokemon are all the rock type. Do you still want to challenge me? Fire that show away our best! So far, what I've seen is that the lines of morality are blurry. I like that. I like the blurred... I will have to at some point, Emmy. I will at some point. That is for sure. It is on my radar as a must-play. So we will get there. Geodude looks so messed up. I don't remember them looking like this when I played this as a kid. Geodude looks gnarly. It's a gnarly looking Geodude. It's fine, screech all you like. Yes, yes, bide your time, my friend. Why did I name Squirtle wrong? He's clearly Leonardo. He's a blue turtle. The Onyx screams in pain. I took you for granted. As proof of your victory, here's the Boulder Badge. But Michelangelo's orange. And no, Michelangelo, no. I'm a Raphael guy. That's my boy. Got my official Pokemon badge. I know. Do you want to know why? The reason as to why. Hold on. Let me just turn around so that's not as loud and blaring. Raphael was always mine. I used to be a Leonardo kid. But in the arcades, the TMNT arcade game, my brothers and I had two older brothers. They're much older than me. They were teenagers when I was a little kid. And we'd always go to the arcade and play games. And we'd always play the beat-em-ups and stuff. So TMNT was our go-to. We loved TMNT. And I would always play as Leonardo. And my oldest brother Nathan would be Donatello. And my brother Ben would be Michelangelo. And the Leonardo cabinet wasn't working right. The buttons weren't working and the stick was all messed up. And so I had to pick Raphael. And that day, we got to Shredder. And we had like a crowd of kids around us. And they knew that we're like, Leonardo one's busted. Like, you won't be able to play. And like, okay. And we ran out of quarters and we couldn't beat them. And so when we were done, kids came in and finished the job, and we all watched the ending for the Turtles game, and we all like cheered, and it was a big time. And I was like 5 or 6 at the time, and that was like monumental. And so Raphael was always then my guy. I was always behind him. And so that was just how it went, you know. I am also it doesn't seem like it, but I am also an introverted and brooding person sometimes. Kind of feeling misunderstood because of my optimism. A lot of people think of it as naivete, and so they think I'm more childish, and you know, and I don't take things seriously. But in reality, I just have a more optimistic outlook. Raphael's my guy. Sorry. Back to the game. Will you take it? Let's back up a little bit. There we go. They can be taught to Pokemon. Tim's good once. Pick the Pokemon carefully. Contains Bide. The Pokemon will absorb damage in battle and pay it back double. This is true. It's true. Makes us better, not bitter. I don't typically let it get to me, but there are moments when it kind of overflows. It spills out, you know, where you just kind of feel kind of sad. And you get a lot of people that don't want to talk to you because you don't particularly enjoy ripping things apart. And somebody once told me that they didn't like hanging out with me because I made them feel bad for like being negative and being like cynical. And I was just like, no, you can be those things, but don't let that stuff define you at every turn. You can criticize and you can, you know, tear something apart or make fun of it, and that's fine. But if that drives you around every corner and with everything, where are you gonna be at the end? Just really miserable. And like you don't want to do that. You don't want to be miserable. And I always talk about when like you criticize games and you criticize movies and media, do so from a place of not just constructive criticism, but of like acknowledgement of perspective. Oops, I want to change my Pokemon. Acknowledgement of perspective. What I mean by that is understanding that your perspective isn't objective, that it's different, and there can be people who enjoy things for different facets. Recognizing that when you criticize, so that way people can also be aware of those different perspectives. You looked at me, didn't you? Yes, I'm sorry, I did. I couldn't help it. Last wants to fight. Go, Sam! But no, I find that having perspective and having a variety of perspectives and recognizing that you are a fallible human being, right? That you are... Oh, hey, something's happening. Yay! Thank you for the host, Emmy! Yes! Having that perspective and understanding that you're fallible as a person, that's invaluable, right? That's, you know, that's something that is hard-earned, but also makes you more aware of the differences of perspective. To know you're not always right. To not be so cocky and think that you're so important. We're not important. We just have fun. And we just have fun. You know, we're not so important. We just do what we love and try to be happy. You know, people always talk about, like, growing up. And I always said, like, you never truly grow up. You just decide as a person that you're not going to have, like, wonder or enjoyment. And that's what some people perceive as growing up. You can still tackle the responsibilities of your day-to-day life and tackle the pressures that you have and still find joy in this world. It doesn't have to be a joyless experience. And a lot of people don't agree with me and actively dislike that perspective. And we all suffer, and we have horrible things happen to us in life. Every day, people go through stuff, including me, including you. You know, out there, all of you people out there in chat. We all go through crappy things. Don't let this stuff define you. Those things don't define you. The awesome stuff defines you. There's a saying I heard a year ago that I stand by now. You can be the hero in someone's story, but you can also be the villain in another person's story by doing the same thing. It's all about how you see things. It's so true. Perspective is key. And what's... Yeah, yes, Nick, your life is perfect. You have no problems in this world, right? Nick has been literally, you know, kicked by fate so much. So much you have no idea. And so, if anyone were to talk about the horrors of the world and existence, Nick's one who knows. He has gone through some things that no kid should have to. Hey, I bet you a Viridian Forest. You like the kick of fate. It feels good. Nick is like me. There's a little bit of masochism involved. There's a little bit of masochism. The Kick of Fate teaches us. Now, I don't say that you need to suffer to learn, but the humbling of it is absolutely helpful. Sam learned Lear. It's just so important to have compassion and to have that understanding of people's different perspectives. To never think that you are right, and to be wrong and admit it. Right? If you mess up, if you say something that hurts somebody's feelings, if you've done something that wronged a person you weren't intending to, be honest, transparent. I'm very transparent about who I am as a person. Okay, I'll take out us and put me. I've mostly learned by suffering and found compassion after enduring my own pain. It's true, some people don't, and they become bitter. And they become envious. I always talked about this, Vernon T, because I saw a lot of people like us, you know, kind of like nerdy kids when we were young, being bullied and that sort of thing. And I saw those people, as they grow up, become elitists and gatekeepers and chauvinists and have their cliques and be like terrible people. And I'm like, but you grew up being bullied by those people, right? Why did you become that? And it was something that I had to think about a lot. And I realized that it's like, when they saw those people, they didn't see that as being wrong. They saw it as being right and being powerful and having control. And I was like, that's not the message. They misinterpreted a message that those cliques as social standing and being the alpha, the top dog. And it was like, no. I lost everything in my life very unfairly. I'm now losing my sight with no solution. Sometimes you just gotta laugh and take what you got and be thankful for it. It's true, Emmy, and I know that you're losing your sight, and that's terrifying. I had a friend who was an artist. It was a childhood friend, and we had a falling out for a lot of reasons, and it's very complicated, but he also lost his sight, like, completely. And that was a shame, and it sucks. He was kind of sad about that, and I understand completely. We did have a falling out. It was sad. It's complicated. Hi, I like shorts. They're comfy and easy to wear. I'm sorry, that was a 180. That was a 180 in tone. Oh, youngster wants to fight. Ooh, the Rattata. The Rattata. Fight. I gotta see and play as many games as I can before it happens. Emmy, might I suggest at some point in your life, God forbid, when sight does leave you, you are not devoid of games. Because I don't know how much experience you have in text-based adventure games. They have, they have the talk that, you know, it'll read the words for you, and those are amazing. My favorite stuff, actually. I love text-based adventure games. I grew up with them as a kid. Well, that's the thing. Also, they have text-based MMORPGs, and they're really good. Like, and so there's just ways that you can connect with people too, where it doesn't have to then be a solitary thing. Yes, they're called MUDs, multi-user dungeons. And they're very good and very complex, but they are full of yes, yes. Emmy. I'm an MMO person myself. I love old ones. I love communities, MMO communities. We're cut from the same cloth. I love MMO communities, old stuff that's very bold in its design choices, but are also very heavily flawed. So like I love original EverQuest and like original, like vanilla servers and stuff like this, and Star Wars Galaxies and Ultima Online. Those things. Are you storing your Pokemon on PC? Each box can hold 20 Pokemon. All the old stuff. And because my brothers got to experience those things and they never really let me play. I got to play like a little bit here and there, but never have a dedicated time to it. But when I was a kid, we lived in the country, so we didn't have access to high-speed internet. Dial-up was long distance. I saw a total of MMOs originals because of my age, but I loved Guild Wars 2 for years. I mean, I have a friend who works for that company and works on Guild Wars 2. I actually have one friend who we went to high school with, who used to date my now wife, who worked there and then moved on to do other stuff. They worked on games like Rime and Knights of the Old Republic. But I have a friend who's currently working there and works on Guild Wars 2. Yeah. The phone is beeping at me. Why are you beeping at me, phone? Nothing of importance. Just telling me that my battery's going to die soon. But I love that old stuff, and the text-based ones are really interesting, and they have, like, there's, oh my gosh. Did somebody follow? Brother Adam! Hello, good sir. It is an absolute pleasure to have you. Did that just totally happen? I totally missed that. I gotta follow. Hi! Welcome to my stream. I'm playing Pokemon Red. What brought you here? I'm curious to my little corner of the internet. J-Rod's brother! Yes! It is a pleasure to have you, J-Rod's brother Adam. It's so cool to have you here. My beep was to tell me that my battery was 5% and also that you followed me on Twitter. And then that happened. I got distracted. There are devs who are thinking about how to develop games so that they can be accessible to visually impaired. It's true. Yes. This is so exciting. But Emmy, they have MMOs, the MUDs, have a bunch of different types. So they have like ones that are for fandom, like one that's set in the Discworld series, like in the Discworld world, the Wheel of Time, you know, those sorts of things. I made a MUD when I was a kid that was Nintendo themed. Are you a trainer? Let's fight! Yeah, that was Nintendo themed. So I had like an Animal Crossing world and a Zelda world and a Metroid world, and that was the only ones I had made at the time. I don't have it anymore. My computer died and I did terrible backups. I used a thing called TBA MUD to build it. It was an engine. Emmy, of course I'm getting the new Animal Crossing. I love Animal Crossing. I'm an Animal Crossing fanatic. I'm an Animal Crossing fanatic. Okay. We will. We will. I have it's that brother guy. J-Rod, did you grab him and forcefully make him click buttons to come here and watch this? Animal Crossing is, again, that encapsulates me as a person. Animal Crossing, Pokemon, and Shenmue made me come here. Yes! From the other room. You gotta see this guy, he's weird! Animal Crossing is legitimately, like, my happy place. I love to build, so like I like to make custom things, and I like to make things be inconvenient but colorful. So like in my Animal Crossing New Leaf house, my basement is literally a surfer bank. It is 4, 6, 8, 16. It is 19 sets of servers, as well as a computer and a desk and a chair. That is your decompressed game, and understandably so. It is the most chill experience. And it's something that encapsulates like country life. I'm lived in the country. So I born and raised for the longest time and only moved out to the city recently in my life. And it makes me feel home, you know? And this new one looks really exciting. And also the fact that I could play with my kids. Like, I'm so excited to play that with my daughter. And we could play together. And like at that point I'm like, I guess she's gonna get a Switch of her own because she'll want to play it and we'll visit each other's islands. That look you gave me, it's so intriguing. What look did I give her? Was it this one? That was the look I gave her. Lassin out of Rotetta. I cannot tell you that the sheer amount of awkwardness I've ever had in public of people saying hello and me being like, hi, and like they're a stranger. For whatever reason, I'm like, yeah, you are talking to me, clearly. Behind me? Hello? And then it's like, no, they're not even close. It's somewhere else. Yes, I'm gonna change Pokemon. Vorpal. Oh, it's a fight of the Nidorans. What's that, Emmy? I live for random conversation. Since I still have some sight but use my cane, people stare at me and think I can't see them until I wave at them and they flip and look away. It is always interesting. It's like, you don't have the look of the blind person yet, you know? And like, people seem to check to see like, is she for real or is she faking it? And then it's like, hi, no, legally blind. Not yet entirely blind. There is a difference. Rosie! Yes, you finally emerged. You emerged from the lurkdom. I saw you lurking. I saw you lurking. You minx you. Emmy, you would love Miss Run Run Rosie. She streams as well. She's super awesome. She does, she dresses up in costume and plays games like Fable, which she's playing right now, which is an absolute blast to watch. There's a dedicated fart button. How could you go wrong? Yes, J-Rod, thank you for hosting. And it's just an absolute blast. I know, Rosie, I have a small enough following that I constantly stare at users in chat. Like, if you ever see me look like this, that's me clicking the users in chat button on my screen and seeing if people are there. And everyone rocks here except my brother. Oh, I like Brother Guy. And Burps, the dedicated Burps. We must never forget the dedicated Burps. They're not my people. Sorry. I'm playing always creeping. I'll take the creep, Rosie. I will take the creep in a heartbeat. What am I doing? I don't even know. Hold on. Hey! You're not wearing shorts! You yelling? Why are you gonna fight me? Kid, why are you fighting me right now? I'm not wearing shorts. Sorry. Sorry. It is it snowed this morning, okay? I'm not even gonna right now. Not even gonna. So mad at him. Emmy's wearing shorts. What are you doing, Emmy? It's winter. It snowed so much this morning. We woke up to so much snow. Oh, I'm sacrificing the horrible. I'm wearing shorts because that was the only clean clothes I have right now. Even though I'm a stay-at-home dad, I don't keep up with my duties some days. Some days I can't. Some days I can't. There's so much going on. We like nuts. Sam the Eagle leveled up. Lost, lost, lost. Maybe it's because you're got this thing about shorts. I always wear shorts, even in winter. I'll be here, Emmy. Don't you worry. I have to head to bed. Work at 6. Have a good night, Nick. I love you. Mwah. He's my hetero life mate. I just want to let you all know. Me and him, inseparable. It's 27 outside and I'm wearing shorts. What are you doing? Adams, what are you doing? Y'all lost your mind. Y'all lost your mind. What I'm going to do, in all honesty, what I'm going to do is something crazy. You ready for this? This is nuts. We're going to save our game. Okay, save our game. Because I gotta say goodnight as well very soon. But before I do, I want to do something. Blink. Blink. Before I go, I'm gonna do one thing. One thing. Blink. Take this off the shelf. That's the Sega CD. I don't want the Sega CD. Blink. That's what I want. Sega Saturn. I want to do one thing because I keep talking about playing some light gun games. I want to play one round of light gun games. Virtua Cop. That's the one. I'm going to play one round of Virtual Cop before I call it a night. Look at this. Look at this. What did I just do? What is this madness? How crazy is this? How crazy is this right now? I've got my Pokemon bedroom with my glow-in-the-dark Pokemon stickers on the ceiling. And I just turned that off, and I'm just like, let's go play some Virtual Cop. Now, just so you know, I'm not going to shoot off. You can shoot off screen. I'm not going to shoot off screen, only because it's really hard to play the shoot off screen there. So I'm going to use shift. We're going to play one round of Virtual Cop before I head to bed, because why not? I love Virtual Cop. And the fact that now I can play it in a virtual living room is all the better. Okay. Disarm! Disarm! There's the stream. I cannot wait to see you again. Bye, Emmy. It was a pleasure. Thank you so much for coming in, Emmy. I'll be here. I got my schedule up on the screen, on the channel, so you ever want to see what I'm playing or when I'm playing, I'll let you know. I gotta re-update that though, because I did finish Shenmue 2 and I gotta change it to other things. But bye. Thank you so much for coming in. You're the best. I'm so glad you finally got to come in and see what I do. Oh, damn it. Oh. Getting some chug. Just a little bit of chug. I had to I messed up my settings because I was messing around with some stuff and I changed some things that I need to change back because I don't get this chug normally. I messed around with some video settings to get some things working on my virtual bedroom. It didn't work the way I'd like. Oh yeah, we're getting some major chug. And that's affecting this chug because it was not like this before. Oh, jeez. %73's not bad. Oh, so much chug. It's not even funny. The chug is intense. Yeah, I gotta fix that. It is a crisis of time. The chug. Oh, so much chug. The guy's walking. Always get me on this thing. I'm still not used to it. Oh, he's a quick draw. Oh. Alright. That's gonna be it. I have to sadly call it a night. Boink. I want to thank you all for coming in. I mean this genuinely. You are all so amazing. Shout out to everybody who rated. Hey Fallon, how's it going? Sorry you didn't get to see much. And thank you for J-Raw for the donation tonight. Holy smokes. And for all the follows. Thank you, Brother Adams, and all the hosting and stuff like that. You guys are all seriously the best. We're going to pick it up again tomorrow night and play more Pokemon, I think. Hopefully. I mean, if you guys enjoyed it. If you thought it was boring, let me know. I will not play Pokemon if it is boring. I will play something else. I have other cool things to play. But I thought it was a good way to kind of handle it. Now let's see who's on, and we'll go say howdy to them. Let's see who we got going on. We'll go raid them real quick. Taco Salad's on. He's getting the raid today. Raid Taco Salad 77. I hope so, J-Rod. Fingers crossed. I think you did. I think you helped. Brother Adams, I think you did. I appreciate all of this. Fingers crossed that it happened. We're going to go send it on over that way. And you guys have a wonderful night. I'll see y'all later. Bye!